Everyone, thanks for joining me. My name is Marty Caballero. I'm the managing editor at BevNET.com. I'm here in Philadelphia for Natural Products Expo East 2022. We're just kicking off the second day of the trade show, and I'm really pleased to be joined by Ken Hall, who's the VP of Sales for Foodservice at Thaiwala. It's great to be with you, Ken. How are you?
Thanks, Marty. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first of all, tell us a little bit about the company, Thaiwala. I know you guys are based in Oregon, and for some people who are familiar with the Thai iced tea category, or chai category, I should say,
Right, yep.
probably a familiar name involved with the brand.
Right, absolutely. A little bit about Thaiwala. It's basically born from a genius woman named Heather Howlett. Heather started Oregon Chai back in 1995. She basically introduced the U.S. to the chai category. So she visited India, fell in love with chai, started making it in her kitchen, and then eventually birthed this great brand called Oregon Chai. She had Oregon Chai for about 10 years, sold it, has done some things in between, but 5 years ago, she started Thaiwala. She had always wanted to do a Thai-based iced tea, even when she was doing Oregon Chai. And she traveled to northern Thailand, visited several estates, several farms. Towards the end of her journeys, she basically found this awesome organic farm. Everything's grown organically in northern Thailand. And on that farm, they also grow pandan leaf. And if you're not familiar with pandan leaf, it's an herb that they grow in Thailand that they use to sweeten desserts. And they also use it, they put it in rice to give rice some flavor. That's definitely something that makes Thaiwala more unique as a product. Kind of the major difference, when you're talking about a differentiation between, what's the difference between Thai and chai?
Sure.
Right? And it's really simple. It's really quite simple. Is chai is made with spices, where Thai is made with herbs. So simply put, it's just much smoother. It's a much more easy drinking beverage. And then with the nature of our product being a concentrate, it's super flexible. You can put espresso into it. Right? You can make it hot, put milk in it, and steam it as a hot beverage. You can also make it as a blended beverage. And we also have some great cocktail recipes for it as well. So it's not just a Thai concentrate, it's actually a really great ingredient as well. Yeah.
Well, tell us about the products that you guys have on the market right now. You mentioned it's a concentrate. Yep. You have a sweetened and an unsweetened. What's the sort of format that people can find?
Yeah, absolutely. So our first product is our Thaiwala Original. Okay, so it's made with the base of black tea that's then wrapped in pandan leaf. Okay, we actually buy that per container loads. It comes to the U.S. and then we actually brew it here, and then we add the ingredients to it. So everything in it, as far as ingredients, the tea is grown organically, and then we put organic cane, organic vanilla, a little bit of burnt sugar, which we call organic caramel, to give it the kind of sweetened condensed milk effect, because in Thailand, they don't have great access to refrigeration. So typically, a Thai iced tea is made with sweetened condensed milk or evaporated milk. So, which also makes it really, really sweet, right? And then another key ingredient in it is for the color, because most Thai iced teas are almost like a neon orange color, and that actually comes from a red dye tea, which is not natural, okay? So ours is actually orange from beta carotene and carrots.
Well, that kind of versatility, that sounds like something that would go well for baristas or sort of behind the bar, and I know you're specializing in food service, so tell us a little bit about sort of where it's at in terms of food service and maybe your further plans for just developing within that channel.
Right, absolutely. So we have a really great presence right now on college and university campuses. Down at UC San Diego, where your team is from. We have several locations through one of our roaster distributors. And it turns out that the Thaiwala Thai iced tea drink is the #3 drink that's sold on campus. So they do a great job promoting it. And then we also have some presence with some coffee roasters throughout the country that are serving it behind the bar, and then they're also selling it wholesale. So it's a very coffee-centric, coffee industry-centric product. And behind the bar, it's super easy, right? You're just making it with one-to-one, or as you can see here, we have a bubbler unit that could be behind the bar. It could even be used as self-serve.
Well, in terms of retail versus food service, I know you guys are playing in both sides. Can you give us a little bit of idea, just the presence in retail right now, and then the presence in food service?
Yeah, it's actually a really exciting time for us in retail. We're just in the midst of rolling out Costco Los Angeles, and then further down into Southern California, San Diego eventually. We're going to be rolling out Costco Texas in December. And they're also putting us in random stores across the country to test us. And so far, the data on the retail business in California is really, really strong, which is really pushing the ball forward on that business. We just recently rolled out nationally with Safeway Albertsons. We're in Sprouts, Fresh Markets. So our retail presence is really growing. By the end of the year, we'll be in about 5,000 grocery stores.
And for food service, how do you see that breaking down in terms of food service versus retail? Are you looking to balance those, or do you see one as being a particularly stronger segment for this type of product?
I mean, I think we would love balance, right? But the retail presence is so strong right now. We've been in business for 5 years, and we've lost 2 years, right? So thankfully we were in the retail segment first, right? So food service is something that is still evolving, and still working on food service distribution. And through grocery, we work with UNFI and KeHE, so we have great distribution throughout the country. We're covered. And they even have some food service distribution, but we're working on more food service distribution. We just are rolling out Houston's, which is a large food service redistributor based in Portland and Kansas City, so they're actually going to be able to handle us nationally. Working with a food service distributor in the Washington, D.C. market called International Gourmet Foods, and they operate in Chicago, Atlanta, also in Charleston, South Carolina. So we have great traction right now, and 2023 is really going to be a banner year for us.
And finally, you got this great concentrate, easy to make drinks. It's got to be easy to put it in a bottle, seal it up. RTD on the way, no?
You know what? Obviously that's something that's on our mind. Okay, right now we are very focused on the concentrate because that's what we do and that's what we do well. We have the original. We also have an unsweetened that was created specifically for the Natural Foods channel. And right now in R&D, we're working on the sugar-free. So we're looking at possibly monk fruit, stevia, maybe a combination of both. But we really believe that the sugar-free market for our product is really primed. So,
well, Ken, thank you so much for chatting with us and telling us a little bit about the company. I hope you have a great rest of your show, and we'll do it again soon.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Marty. Thanks for having me.